So welcome back to this last segment of Inverness in the Spotlight. We're so glad that you could join us, and we have a really great program coming up here with Jeff Green with the Property Appraiser's Office and Kathy Pearson with Community Services. So welcome, both of you.
Well,
Thanks
thank you
for having us here.
Appreciate
Wow,
it.
we were just talking before we went on air about the need for food for the pets of people in our community.
Absolutely right. We have really seen the perfect storm hit us, not only in Citrus County, but across the country. But with foreclosures, unemployment, and all the other problems people are having, we're finding that our pets, sometimes people have to make very tough decisions about who eats and who doesn't eat and quantity. So I've been working with Kathy. She's done a wonderful job. And if we can get people to bring food to the shelter, not for the animals at the shelter, but for people that need food to take back home to their animals, so we keep them in homes and out of the shelter. That's what we're trying to promote, and I'm
Very
here.
good. Very so similar to people that might need some help with their food, they go to Cub.
Right.
If they need help feeding their animals, they can come to the animal shelter.
What we're looking for, and again, Animal Services under Community Services, funded by the Board of County Commissioners. And we have, I want to shout out to Dr. Julie Rosenberger, our head veterinarian, and Patty Gaiman, our operations manager, who work so hard down there with their staff for the thousands of animals that come in.
Right.
And Jeff's been helping us be proactive. We don't want you to turn your animals in.
No.
And a lot of people are like Jeff said, do I put food on the table for my kids or my dog or whatever I got to do? That's what we're asking for the public, is to donate some food to the shelter, so folks that are up there can come to the shelter and pick up food.
And pick up their food.
We don't want you
pets.
to think we're feeding our shelter dogs. We want it for you people out there that are looking to keep their dogs at home. We want to make those critters happy.
Absolutely.
Right,
And it's a matter of being proactive to the problem. You know, if we can get some food available to each and every person that needs it for their pets, then that's what we want to try to do. So we're asking that people bring a bag of dog food, bag of cat food. I took 20 bags last week to the shelter. Other people are doing it. Just bring it to the shelter. They've got shelves set up. They know how to display it. And it could be a great thing.
So it's very clear where they would donate the food for people that need help to feed their own animals, as opposed to donating to the shelter itself.
Exactly. Well, it's not to the shelter. This is for people at home. And it's right behind the airport in Inverness. You know where the
on
shelter is.
Airport Road, right in Inverness.
And we just ask that on your way home from the supermarket, stop by and drop off a bag.
Absolutely.
We're doing everything we can, Lace, to make sure that our folks out there are able to keep their pets at home. Not only do we come by the shelter, pick up a dog food, we also do low-cost clinics once a week on Thursday nights.
Oh, very good.
So call the shelter. You can call my office, 527-5900. We'll get you over to the shelter. Look on the website, which we'll post that website up there, citruscritters.com. And if you're looking for a pet too, let's show a couple little fellas that we have.
We brought some pictures.
We did. We brought some pictures of some folks up there. And this little guy here, I'll just give you a brief little. His name is Dixie. He's an 11-month-old boxer mix. Very sweet dog, one-on-one. A little shy around crowds and small children, but be a great pet for a senior.
I think I remember reading about him online.
And this one is Ginger. She's sweet and affectionate, small shepherd mix. She's approximately 2.5 years old, and she's a total people dog.
All right.
So come on by and see her, and you're going to love this one, Lace. This is Sebastian, formerly Glimmer, is a handsome golden spaniel English cocker mix, approximately 6 years old.
Look at those ears.
Very gentle, little shy till he gets to know you. So
here we go.
Call the shelter. And here's one more here. We've got Laddie is a medium-sized neutered shepherd mix. Laddie's a very sweet older guy. He's housebroken, walks on a leash, and knows his basic commands.
Now, he would be great with an older couple.
He certainly would.
Some retirees that could use some companionship.
And there's lots more on the website. And our last one here looks like it's a Paige is a Spade. Great Dane Greyhound mix. How do you like that combination?
Look at the
Very sweet and loves people and loves to have someone who likes to walk and jog daily. So a good exercise
now that's
dog
someone that would like to go out and have some walks.
You know, and these dogs
oh my goodness. See, now I can't go to the shelter and volunteer because I would want to bring them all home.
Yes, you can.
It's hard. But these dogs provide assistance for elderly.
Yes, exactly.
And, you know, come get one, bring them home. They're loving, they're caring.
Yes.
So
if I can just tell you for the statistics so far in a year, there's been over 1,800 dogs that have been surrendered surrendered. These are people in bad situations that had to surrender their dogs to animal shelter. So we're trying to get the word out there is come and pick up the food. Come and get your basic vaccinations. Come to the. We're here to help you. We don't want to take your dog. We want to help you keep your dog
so
or
being
cat.
proactive, you're providing a service to the community. So if they really have to make that tough decision, whether I feed my family or feed my pets, that they can come and get this food for free at the shelter.
Free at the shelter.
Right. Now, do they need to show anything or prove anything?
No, just come on down and Patty will walk you through the process. Patty Amon, our operations manager. The purpose right now is we need the food.
Okay.
So we want to make sure we understand that this is not the food for the shelter dogs. We
Correct.
have our budget. We have that.
Right.
This
That's
is
under the
food.
county's budget.
This
right.
is food for the folks that need it out
This
there.
is for food for the folks in the community that has their pets. Now, if someone is just so busy they can't go and buy the pet food, can they donate money?
They can mail a check.
Okay.
Animal Services, you can make it out to Animal Services. Again, the address, I'll put the address up there, 4030 South Airport Road in Inverness, 34450. So we've got to keep our critters happy in this county. We really do. They serve such a purpose in so many people's lives.
Absolutely. You know, and I like your statement. You want to be proactive.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Before it gets too out of hand, before our shelter gets too crowded, that we can't take care of the ones that come in. And we know what the option is there. Nobody wants to hear that.
Nobody wants to hear that.
Nobody wants to hear it. And I also
So let's get ahead of it. We're trying to get ahead of that
curve.
curve.
Ahead of it. And you know, I'm a dog owner myself. I would hate to have to give up my animals. I can just imagine the pain and sorrow that
But it's
the
happening,
owners.
Lace. But it's happening. People that go through a foreclosure have to rent. And suddenly when their choices are to rent, the renter's saying, I'm sorry, no pets.
Right.
And it puts them in a very precarious position.
Well, look during the hurricanes when people had to, you know,
We've started the pet-friendly shelters now. But I have to publicly say thank you to Jeff.
Oh, no problem.
Because he's been very proactive in trying to get us sponsors, getting us food. He's adopted and has been a haven for a lot of stray animals in our community. And to have somebody like Jeff help us lead the charge on this, we really do appreciate that.
In more than different ways.
So please, just to sum it up, get those dog foods to us, get the cat food to us. We have tons of cats down there that need homes, and there's a lot of cats out there that need food also. So we want to make sure that everybody, if you just donate one can or one bag, it really goes a long way.
Whatever you can do. Whatever you can do.
Whatever can be done. It's a whole, and our community is so giving and loving. I won't be surprised you're not going to get flooded with either.
Citrus is blessed.
Absolutely.
We sure are. We've got the room for as much dog food and cat food as we can handle, so bring it on.
Absolutely. Good luck with this. I'm sure our community will come, as they always do, to the forefront. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Lace.
For having us.
We appreciate you. So thank you for staying with us on these Inverness in the Spotlight. We hope you'll join us next Monday for another great program with our merchants around Inverness. I'm Lace Blue McLean, the president of Inverness Old Town Association, and we're so glad you're with us.